What are 5 actions that you can take immediately to get you back into the groove of your real estate business? Hi, my name is Mangum. I'm a trainer, I'm an author, but more importantly, I'm your real estate coach. And that's the topic of this edition of Sell to Serve. All right, so I am filming this on a Sunday afternoon, and tomorrow morning school starts in my area. I know so many real estate agents who've just gotten out of the groove of their business because their children have been out of school. Now, whether you have school-aged children or whether you've just taken the summer off for some big vacations, or maybe you're looking at this just after the holidays. It is a very typical problem within the real estate business that we get out of the groove of our business. Something happens in our life and we fall out of the groove. So here are the 5 things that you can do right now to start getting back in. Number 1, find some inspiration. How do you do that? I think the best way is to find somebody that you know, perhaps is in your office or in your industry, that has a business like you aspire to have. Call them, ask them for coffee, ask them for lunch. Just spend some time with them. Ask questions to them about how they got there. If you can't find someone within your area, go to the internet. Find people there who are doing blogs or videos or writing, all those things that help inspire you. And please remember what Jim Rohn says, and that is, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So be picky about who you spend time with, because those people will inspire you. Number 2, set some goals. You know, you've heard me talk about there's 2 kinds of goals. There's production goals and mastery goals. Production goals are things like, I'm going to close 3 deals this month. Mastery goals are things like, I'm going to master converting people off the internet. I'm going to master the listing presentation. Those are examples of mastery. What is really interesting is what psychologists have found, and that is that mastery goals work just as well and sometimes better than production goals. Because if you think about it, as you master something, you become confident at it, or competent at it, which leads to confidence of it, which means you're willing to go out and get it. And by the way, if you're thinking, yeah, but how do you measure that? Well, you measure it the same way as you do your production goals, because mastery leads to production. Number 3 is to do something for your biggest asset. What's your biggest asset in your business? It's you. You are the service package, and therefore you're the biggest asset. What does that mean? Every day do something, whether it's exercise or meditate or journal or pray or eat well. Do something to keep your biggest asset running at the best level possible. What's the next one? Well, that one is learn. Learn something new. Just learn something new. Learning inspires you. It opens up your brain. It increases your creativity. It gets you excited. So go off and learn something. And last but not least is prospect. Yeah, so I know you didn't really want to hear that from me, did you? But prospecting is so vital to your business, as you know. And more than likely, if you have just had a period of time when you were on vacation or out with the children or out on holiday, you probably are sitting here today going, yeesh, I don't have much business going. Well, you know, when you prospect, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks for it to catch up with you to production or to under contract kinds of sales or listings on the market. And so more than likely, if you're having a moment where you're thinking, gosh, the market's really bad, it's not that. It's that you have likely just stopped prospecting a few weeks ago. So in order to have a really good upcoming quarter, you've got to start prospecting now. Start slow if that's what you need to do. Look at the things that have always worked for you. Start there. Start with a half an hour a day or an hour a day, and then start moving up until 2 hours a day is pretty easy. That is what you have to do to get back in the groove of your real estate business. And by the way, if you need help with some of these things, my YouTube channel has a whole bunch of videos out there for you to help you gain mastery, to help you learn prospecting methods. All of that is out there for you. All right, it's time for you to commit. Where are you going to start? take one of these and start tomorrow, just one, and then start another one after you start feeling confident with that one. All right, so if you like our videos, please make sure to follow us on YouTube, to reach out to us on Twitter, look at our conversations going on at LinkedIn, and like us on Facebook. And always remember, it is the learners who are the earners.